And we have gotten the dragon remounted. You can see we trimmed off some of the excess board. That's what we had meant to do since before the stream, but it's been a doozy of a day. And we got these larger boards attached to the top and bottom, so now we have a little bit of space. It's pretty snug. It's pretty snug under there. Oh gosh, I'm about to knock another. Okay. Oodle lolly. But it's pretty snug under there. We can finish the thought. But we've got plenty of space to work up here. We'll be covering that baseboard. Today we're going to be sculpting the rest of the face and adding in some final details onto the neck. But this is the progress that we'd made since yesterday, like the start of yesterday's live stream. This is it so far. So I'm very, very happy. Hey, Stormy. Hey, Isis Mommy. Hey, Whimsical Creations. How are you doing, Kimberly? So let's go ahead and get this popped into the tripod. And we'll get started with our sculpting today. Back again? Yes, we needed to get some... We needed to redo the mount board so that it was just mounted on this. We got that sawed down. The jigsaw didn't work because it's like, it needed too much of like a seam allowance. Like there's too much space between the blade and where we needed the cut to be. So we just did it with a hand saw and I rasped a little bit and I was like, we don't need to be doing all that work. Good, happy you're on here on a weekend so I can join. Oh, I'm glad too. Stormy, we're actually using a product called Freeform Air. It's a 2-part epoxy dough. And I'm actually going to be showing you, let me get hydrated first. But I try to not touch the bottle cap whenever I'm gloved up.
Where's your big glass
at?
Where's your big glass at?
I don't know. I'm just going to be using the bottle though, that way I can touch it with...
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Alright, so Randy already prepped me a bunch of balls in our Freeform Air. So it's a 2-part epoxy dough. You could use air dry clay. Mine always cracks. And air dry clay is quite heavy. So I don't know if you can see. Down here on the ground, we've got our buckets of balls. And Randy prepped these for me. Each one is 25 grams of clay. Well, I call it clay, but it's that epoxy dough. So right here, this is 50 grams. So I wish I had a comparable amount of 50 grams of air dry clay just to compare the weight. Because that's why I use the Freeform Air. Well, one of the many reasons I use Freeform Air.
How do you make this waterproof?
Well, the good news is
it shouldn't be getting wet.
well, it's indoor for one. So this one shouldn't worry about getting wet. But the Freeform Air, we're experimenting with a sculpture that we have out in our garden. And it seems like the Freeform Air... I'm not going to say impervious because no, that it's just, it seems to be at least as resilient as cast resin lawn decoration. It's more a matter of making sure that whatever paint that you're using seals it, or rather has a sealant over it to keep the paint from chipping. Because the acrylic paint that we used on our sculpture, our lumpy mushroom that's out in the garden, the acrylic paint is still holding up really well, but this is its first winter outside. So we'll see how it's doing in the spring. And, but the Freeform Air itself floats on water. It's so low density. And it doesn't seem affected by rot. My main thing is I bet it's going to suffer from UV exposure, but what doesn't?
I don't know. Because the
What's
lump
up?
of mushroom has been outside and it's been in full sun.
Usually, but like if it does really well until year 3, now we know its limit. Because usually most of this stuff does really well until you touch it just right and it cracks from being brittle because it was out in the sun.
Maybe.
Well, that's how all of my cast resin gnomes end up being, you know, that we get from like Hobby Lobby and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I wonder how much of that has to do with that they're hollow.
Could be.
So these are just things that I don't know yet. All I know is how it's doing so far. And so far it seems really good. So that's conditioning our clay. I want a couple of gargoyle cats for the front of my gate. Oh, that'd be so cool. We do sell, this one is my first custom dragon bust style. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, gargoyles would be like super fun to do. I'd probably just do little dragons. I love that the client is a very close friend and family member. So it's like they were really easy to work with, and they were like, yeah, just like they dug it already. So I kind of just get to sculpt whatever I want, and they're like, yeah, I love it. So that's my favorite. Working on a dragon scale necklace with Byzantine edging on top. Ooh, oh, I love that, Stormy. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Oh, a cat sanctuary. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Hey, Christina.
Christina, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Honey? I realize I don't need to be in here yelling people's full names. At this address, social security number, blah, blah, blah.
That Christina?
That one? I'm just so excited.
Birthday this?
Yeah, zip code.
Yeah, I think that's
Nice
good.
quiet weekend in.
Yeah, she's just hi.
Hi. Hey, Brenda, how's it going? Okay, so what to work on first? Because we have the bulk of everything mostly covered. In between layers today, I need to start gussoing the horns.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in the.
Gotcha. I'm just making like mental note. So the only my least favorite thing about the freeform air is it goes through the gloves like crazy. But I mean, you saw how much built up on the gloves. Hey, Randy, could I ask you to, before you get busy, get me a fresh cup of water?
Yeah.
For the. I wish I could make the pop-out chat bigger. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to make my chat bigger, but I can't read unless I'm down here. Ooh, rosy moth beaded bag. Oh, working on the handles. Oh no, what's happening, honey? All right. So, this is the dragon. Do you see? They don't see because I'm out of frame. Thank you, honey. So I'm just bringing y'all in a little tighter so that hopefully you can see what's up. Hey, Mama Kay. Oh. Okay, I'm going to ignore chat for a bit. If y'all have any questions, though, holler at me. And while Randy's here, I'm sure he'll pass the question along. So...
Well, okay.
Let's
see how far back I am in the chat. Mama Kay here. So glad to see you, beautiful lady. I've been looking for you all week.
Oh, really?
I was getting worried.
Oh, well, we were on yesterday. But yeah, since it's close to Christmas, we decided to no shop update this week, no tutorial on Thursday, because we have this custom hole, this custom bit to do. Um, we've been working on that. But how are you doing, Mama Kay? Now I do have a fan going for ventilation, just because normally the freeform air doesn't bother me, but when I'm hunched over it for like 3 hours, it starts to bother me. Like,
Is that clay nicer to work with?
um, nicer to work with than it's. Everything has its pros and cons. Really is the best way I can think to answer that. So there's different things, like I use polymer clay to do the finer details around pieces. I sculpted the horns here out of polymer clay just because I like that with the polymer clay, there's no time limit. I can take my time and sculpt. This freeform air has an hour-long pot time. So,
And I'm done.
thank you, baby. You're the greatest. So Randy's out. He's going to go make the dreads. The order just got here we busted our last pair of gloves. And you really need those rubber gloves to do the dreading or the felting on the wool. So what we're doing on one side, I'm also doing on the other. I just can't really be moving the camera every single time I swap sides. So bear with me.
Barnware and waterproof eye makeup removal pads.
Yeah, the other makeup remover I got is weak sauce. And I'm taking that with me on the road.
Well, the cap doesn't fit.
Does it really not?
Truly.
Oh, what a bunch of butt cheeks.
There we go.
Okay. Well, thank you, honey. It's my royal luggage, and I can't live without it. Was I picking up what you were putting down?
I was like, what is this? I don't remember getting the cart.
We were supposed to just get what was essential. I'm going to add another little noodle. Little noodle. Seeing all the parts coming together. The eyebrow finishes that shape nicely. Oh, well, thank you. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. The magic really gets to happen today. So much goes in, that it doesn't really come together until it starts to come together, though. It's just how it is. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, the dreadlocks are for this, Erica. It is amazing without, but I think we'll be doing it with the dreads because that's what we've worked out with the client. Oh, I see, Mommy. She says, I haven't made any sales for my Facebook page this season, which stinks, but what can you do? Yeah, it's tricky because I wish, I know for me and my business, I wish I knew what the right decision was and was like, well, is it better for me to post to this platform or that platform? Because it's exhausting to try to do it to all of them. But good luck to you. Good luck to us all. Oh, honey. They didn't have any bigger than large.
I know.
God, it barely fits in there. You got it over your forearms. That's good.
Like,
Hey, show everybody what they can.
I'm gonna.
Big man in a little jacket.
I need to get him down.
Yeah, it didn't even go between your fingers properly.
No.
Well, you'll get this knocked out lickety split, I bet. So you won't have to wear the miserable gloves for too long. Thank you, honey.
So I may need you to help me with this hand.
Okay, here, let me get the chemical off my hands.
No, you're good. I just.
Well, then I'm going to keep sculpting until you tell me.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the clock, baby. This stuff's a curing. Okay, so while the freeform air is at this stage, because since it has an hour-long pot life, there are different stages to how it feels in your hand when it's curing. So before I get much more on my hands.
Okay, I think large is no longer large.
Okay.
And we may need to cut these off me when I'm done.
Well, you look really nice in them.
I feel like Dexter's mom.
Well, I feel like Dexter's mom. Like, I don't even know what that means. All right. So we're gonna add a little bit more clay here to this this part. Now. Hey, Christopher, how's it going? Oh, Christina. Well, thank you for hanging out.
She got it already?
Yeah, she gotta go do her things.
All right.
Fairy mask from the auction last week. Oh, Brenda, I'm so glad that you're happy. All right, unfortunately, we'll be here for a little while, so I won't be having to move the camera around a whole bunch. Oh, just a bit longer. Right on. Well, we can actually get some progress made. So I was thinking about just extending this one down, but I find myself wondering if I shouldn't just put in a whole nother layer. So we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. But yeah, I don't use, technically I could make this whole thing out of monster clay, but there's some pros and cons to that. Like with monster clay, I'd have to make a cast of it, and I'm not very good at making casts of things at this point in my career. So, you know, that's just pros and cons to measure. We could make it out of polymer clay, but it's got a foam core that I don't think would hold up well in the oven. And also, I couldn't fit this into my oven. So, pros and cons to consider. And then we could use epoxy sculpt, but then it would be very, very heavy. And usually whenever I make these, in the past, whenever I've made dragons, they are wearable, like dragon cosplay headdresses, like a dragon diadem kind of, but where, I don't know, somewhere between a diadem circlet thingy and like a full-on fursuit head. So I'm just coming through, pressing with my fingies, just getting the shape first, and then we'll refine it out. How's it going, my love?
I don't know.
Well, I heard a pretty happy noise.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it too soon?
Yeah.
Ah. I want to make sure I don't accidentally push this off. So I'm going to put my cannonball right here. And my anvil. Okay, well, I might just have Randy get me a 10-pound weight. How they looking?
What do you think?
Was that the first or the second?
Second.
Okay. If you get them all to this point...
Okay. That's very sweet of you.
You're doing awesome and the bulk of the work. But what are your thoughts on that?
Sure.
Because it's mostly you just want that counter spot cleared off, right?
Yeah.
That'll get us there. Okay. And so now I'm actually just going to come in and use my fingernails to remove some material. If you could remove those two things. Thank you.
Oh no.
Can I just have one of the 10-pounders off the barbell that's next to the...
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, baby.
I'll just have it like that.
No, I liked it with it mounted over it. Yeah, thank you. You're the greatest. Do you have C-clamps? Clamp that baby down. I would, but I don't know how to clamp it. Like this thing that the tool chest that I have this on top of doesn't have, like, I don't know how to clamp to it because it's just tool chest all the way down. Hey Jenny Jax, how's it going?
Let's not leave this on the porch.
Thank you, honey. I'd forgotten it. Yeah, so really gonna kind of push and press this under. I really do prefer just using my hands as opposed to tools most of the time, except for with some of the detailing that we do. Now I am going to take just some water here to spritz on that. We're not on Kick right now. Right now we are just on YouTube vertical because Randy's not able to moderate for me. He's busy making the dreadlocks for this. And so I'm just using my hand to keep that pressed down. And now I want to make sure I've got good contact all the way across. Kind of just tucking the material up underneath itself. Now I'd have gotten much better adhesion if I had kind of slurried this a little first. But getting some water up underneath there should help it. Just, it'll be nice and adhered once it's cured. Well, hey, Anta, how's it going? She says, oh my God, hi. I watched the live when you just started this project. I'm so glad to see it coming together beautifully. Oh, well, thank you. Hey, Laura, how are you doing? We do's it. But yeah, just pressing up under with my finger. Like, this is already cured. And I love applying, like, cured to uncured, or uncured to cured, rather. Just because it really lets us get, I don't have to worry about screwing something else up. So, like, while we're here, because this is still a little too soft. I keep starting to have the thought and then I get distracted, but I'm going to come back to it. This is the thought I keep meaning to come back to. The freeform air has a lot of different stages in its cure. Like, it's starting to heat up a little bit, so I need to not have such a large mass of it. I like to kind of noodle it out a little bit more. Doing okay? Got my first repair to take care of. Oh goodness, what broke? I hope everything's all right. And so I'm just gonna pack a little bit of this in there, and then I'm just smoothing it down with my finger. Different stages. At this stage, the freeform air sticks pretty well to stuff, including your hands. And it's my favorite for like spreading and things, but I'm going to let it cure just a little bit more, get a little deeper into its pot time before I try to add a lot of detail, just because it's so soft and marshmallow fluff at this stage that it doesn't really hold together. So it's just something to kind of experiment and play with and see, you really listen to the clay and get the feel for it. Like, oh, it's ready to do this. All right, let's go. Ah, hey, Dan Slam says, wow, that's big. How is it not falling forward? So I have this, I have this set up on an art easel that's helping to keep it pretty balanced. This isn't a very heavy sculpture. I'm using freeform air, and all of it, for the most part, is already cured. It's got a foam core. We've been getting footage this whole time, of like every step of the way. I've been getting at least a little bit of footage to show so that we can explain in a full-length tutorial the process that we go through in sculpting our dragons, because whether it's a dragon like this one here or whether it's one of our dragon headdresses, the techniques and materials so far are actually the same. I like to use the freeform air. On our headdresses, I use a lot more like EVA foam and stuff to make the wearable parts that'll be soft and comfy. That's looking good. Is that the same one or a new one?
That's a new one.
You did good. Get them on up to...
I'm doing them in reverse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's working.
It's working.
I'm still going to go through and do finishing touches.
Absolutely.
All right, but God, he's the best. He is the best wizard's apprentice a wayward wizard could have. And I just put it on one little glob at a time. I'm trying to blend things out at the very least to smooth, because we're still going to be putting some more layers over this. I need just a little bit more drug. Oh, well, I'm glad that you do, Christina. I'm just so pleased to be working on this dragon. When I work on projects, I'm also working on things myself. Like, I've been kind of scared to try this, and it was such an opportunity to get to make this piece that we just jumped on it. With time crunch and everything, we were like, let's just say yes and see what happens. And so far, I'm so excited. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Well, thank you, Jen. Problem is the cold water valve is busted off and I didn't know. Second problem is the tabs identifying the main valves are missing. Oh no. Oh no. We do it. Oh. Ooh. Isis Mommy says I've also been making hair sticks out of resin with different stuff mixed in so someone can charm them with their own intentions and use as a talisman. Oh, that's cool. And I've been making keychains the same way so people can take them with them. Nice. Spells on the go. Oh, Enta says, this might be a stupid question. No such thing. Could you use the same dowel rods that bakers use for large cakes? Ooh, are you asking me about the dragon, or are you asking Isis Mommy about the hair sticks? And so I'm just going to fill in. We've got some little gaps, just wherever you see, wherever you feel. Using a little bit of water on my finger just to help drag out any edges that don't need to be there. Oh, for the dragon. You could, yeah. Dowels would work. We used a metal armature that was like a motorcycle helmet display stand, because that's what we had. But it was really solid, so I knew that the armature wasn't going to bend. But you could do dowels, whatever it takes to build up like the foil armature that we then used the expanding foam over. Because again, once you get the skin on, if it's just something for like display like this and you don't have to worry about the weight, you could do whatever you want. Like, there could be like a big old heavy hunk of wood on the inside. It's just whatever your goals, what you'd like to work with. I'm going to say it's really nice that this isn't break your arm heavy, because it's just easier to carry around, quite frankly. Okay, getting a little bit of clay, just anywhere that needs some gap filler. Like, and this is why I always say, you know, kind of mostly to remind myself, honestly, it didn't have to be it didn't have to be perfect right out the gate. We are going to do so many little layers and different ways. Like I did a little too much texture on this spot here, so we're just going to get that rubbed down and in, and we get to render it out just with layer and layer and layer until we're happy. Though I have to have this done by Monday, so we gotta find some happy balance between, we gotta find good enough. We're not shooting for perfect, we're shooting for good enough. All right, so as that continues to do its thing, I'm going to do just a little bit over here on this side. Hey, Emery. Hey, Kat. Well, thank you guys so much. Oh, back to work. Bye, Laura. We love you. Good luck so much with your water. You'll get this figured out. You are so clever and hardworking. I believe in you. Ah! Dan says, I'm be honest. You're the only normal person I've seen on shorts at this time. Last people I saw, oh goodness. Oh no. 6'7". Ooh woo. Ooh woo. I'm sorry. So they left me in my craft room for too long. Well, bless their hearts. I hope they're having a good day. practice ladder safety, you know, just what a time to be alive. It's a shit show. Oh man, y'all. Well, welcome to the craft room. I hope y'all are having half as much fun as I am. Normal though, that's sweet of you. We watched like a whole documentary explaining what 6'7" is, and I still don't get it, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Humans are just a bunch of odd ducks, quite frankly. Oh, my goodness, Dance. Well, thank you. Is that an ooh over? Oh, bye, Christina. We'll see you soon, though. Merry Christmas. I love you. Be safe. Bye. Randy says bye-bye. I don't know if you... Oh, he said bye. Ooh, copy. Over. Was it for the ooh, right? Because guess what I can do all day for money? Ooh.
We'll be having none of that.
Right. All right. So we're getting that filled in nice. I don't really know what I want to do about the shoulders here, but we don't have to know. We don't have to have every step of everything planned. We just gotta do our thing. Hey, Illuminati. Oh, thank you. I'm loving the dragon as well. Let's see. I'm gonna get some. No, Randy was just telling me not to be doing ooh-woos. He's like, we'll have none of that now. All right, let's see. Oh, y'all, we put some of her teeth in last night. We did some dental work after dark. Let me get this. There we are. Yep.
That's not a spring title. I don't know what it is.
Me neither, baby. Okay, so we have this little bit of this brow ridge going on here. I don't know what to do with this clay. So what we're going to do So I'm going to duck around here. I'm going to bring you all with me for a moment. These horns are just chronically in the way, but this is life now. Man, I can't even fit that through there. This is unruly. So maybe you can get a peek, see? At what's happening? There we go. All right, so we've got the back of our dragon neck going on here. And, oh, let me pull my little cup of water. I love streaming, but it does make a lot of things significantly more cumbersome. But I feel like that's totally worth the price. Like, if that's what the price we pay for getting to hang out like this. Oh, well, thank you, Enta. Okay, so I'm just going to take this, and by sculpting up the other pieces last night, the other details, they're cured now, and this lets me come in and put in these little scale dots is kind of how I think of them. And so we're going to get them all placed, and then we're going to go through and texture what we've done. But so you can kind of see how it shapes around the other piece, and I just love that because I think it gives it such a cool effect that I can't get whenever I do it all at the same rate of cure. And I'm doing just a little bit of water. I don't know why, it just seems to help it stick. There we go. And then I'm just going to continue doing that same thing around here. Oh, you're good, Enta. I'm dyslexic, so I didn't even... It's like, if you say so, let me do it. Oh, getting a loan, so good. Gotcha. Nah. But yeah, and so even though I knew I was going to be covering a lot of these scales that were like the skin layer, I still went ahead and did the texture on them because now I can leave spots bare and open and not be like, oh man, that looks really, kind of naked. Bye, Emery. Thank you so much for hanging out. But yeah, the dreads are going to be filling in this back area with some other like feathers and things. And if you're ever having worry that it's not, if you're ever in a worry, do a slurry. And that just kind of gaps fills really nicely, but it's going to let us do some little details. Welcome back, Itzy. Brenda! Oh, well, thank you. Ooh, woo. Is that an ooh woo over? It's an ooh woo copy.
Okay.
Can we get an ooh woo over? Baby, those look great.
Which one did you do?
I don't know.
Mm.
The one closest to your thumb?
No.
No? Well, that one looks real nice. I'd have been proud if I had done it. Randy's doing so good helping on the dreads. There we go. let's see. Hey, Mary Hart, how are you doing? Evie. We got some sawdust up in here. All right, though I am super grateful for this opportunity because, like, being back here, I tried to not be overwhelmed, but it's like, oh my God, there's so much. Ah! It's like, that's okay. I've got all this clay that needs used up immediately before it cures because it's feeling ready for the sculpt stage. So I'm just going to build up some spikes and cool stuff real quick. So I'm just going to go like this. I say it like it's nothing to try to trick myself into, yeah, this is doable. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Dan says, I'm sorry for bringing the uwu into this stream. It's okay. My brain rot was already here. You just activated my trap card. And now I'm just acting out for attention. It's okay. But yeah, it's usually at this point where I'm having a genuinely difficult time getting it without water. Like it's lost its tack. That's when I love to start adding details because it doesn't stick to my tool as badly. We're not having to constantly wipe whatever tool we're using off. Well, hey, John, how's it going? Grateful for a nice, pretty warm day in the craft room today. With a streaming on the phone like this, I always worry because I don't have a microphone set up. And whenever the heater's on, it is just loud. Hey, Barbie. Yeah, it's really starting to come together, huh? I'm going to do just a little boop, boop, and a little bit of whoop, whoop. And now before I get too carried away, I gotta do that same thing on the other side. Still looks pretty good here from the camera angle. Hey, jokers. This is, well, what's what? Echolalia. Well, that sounds fun. Sounds delicious. Hey, big doggy. No, this, oh my goodness, no. See, it's sticking more to my gloved hand than to the sculpture. Barbie, Randy's not able to moderate for me right now because he's working on some dreadlocks in the kitchen. So we're just streaming to YouTube. That way we're not having to juggle multiple chats or anything like that. And then we're just going to press that down like that. So we hate to be inconsistent, but sometimes you just got to roll. This is what we're working with. It's not what we planned, but it's what's happening. Oh my God. Isis mommy, calm down. Merry Christmas. Not in my Minecraft server. Okay, how did I do it on this side? Please don't feed the trolls, you guys. In this chat, one person said something and everyone started to echo. Oh, gotcha. That's how you get yourself blocked. By saying stupid shit. Do 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 do.
Which one did you do?
I don't know. Baby, you did great.
I'm learning.
You're doing so good. Your rate of improvement is phenomenal. You said Randy was working on some dreads in the kitchen, and I tried and failed picturing Randy in dreads. Right on. No, he's not. It's an interesting look for sure. But no, he's just making them for the dragon sculpture actually. Okay. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we brought it around into a little bit of a point. That's right. And also I do love that with the freeform air, I can just lift it back up off what we were doing. Well, hazy doggy. No, my little ball. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to have to use some water. Oh, Dan says, I like it here. It's cozy. Right on. I'm having a good day. It's a nice day. Low chaos factor. Like, sunny with a chance of chaos. Boop. Did I do any around the front? Not really. Okay. We're going to use this last little bit of clay. Kind of want to do, let's split it in half. I got some buildup of medium on my fingers, so I'm going to get them wet and then just rub it onto the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon. Nah, I don't like that. But look at how good that little slurry does us. So what I'm going to do instead of a little log is I'm going to do more of this same, where I just kind of pinch. There we go. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Are y'all enjoying your weekend? Does it let you all like pinch on the screen and zoom in? My squeaky floor. On mobile? Because that'd be cool. Oh, I have my phone. The back of the head and horns look like a claw hand reaching for me. Oh, that's so cool. Well, it's okay. So the mythology for my dragons that I like to make and my little, they all kind of look like dragons because that's what I'm obsessed with right now. And no apologies, but I feel like fairy creatures that are so beautiful with their enchantments and different things are only so beautiful and enthralling because they want to eat you. And so I like making deceptively cute but totally capable little fairy creatures. I don't know. It's a dragon. It's cool. I don't feel the need to justify my behavior. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue this one down on this side, using up this last little bit of clay. How do the scales not pop off when done? I don't know. They just don't. Um. Oh, and we're gonna do a little bit of tooling to texture them in just a little bit more, but just before everything gets too far along in its curing. Uh, and also you can see this is my finger before rubbing. So it takes a little bit of that material. So I am doing like a little bit of like a slurry to connect the two layers. It just doesn't take much. How many did we do on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. Ooh, the Rio dragon. Yes. I really like dinosaurs, like a dinosaur dragon, kind of, like in my head. But I keep chickens. I've got 5 hens that are basically pets. That I draw a lot of inspiration from my chickens. I draw a lot of inspiration from my doggies and cats a lot. Because it's like, let's say you're walking through the woods and you make eye contact with a rabbit. They're just hopping on by. And it doesn't hop away. And it's like, oh, well, isn't that Disney Princess AF? Like, and you find a stone on the ground, by your foot, you look down, oh, there's that. And it's got a hole in it. And then if you were to look through the hole at the rabbit, it's got 6 eyes and ram horns and fangs, or like 2 mouths, or just like, and then you move the stone away and it's just a regular rabbit, and you look back and it's like this fairy creature, and it's like, oh. So that's, I don't know if it's what dwells beneath or what lies within, but that's what I want to sculpt is, we used, I don't even know what this one is. This is some deep sea creature or something. But I love it. Okay, let's see. On to the next stage of sculpting. I'm misting it all with some water. Come back so much I accidentally scrolled out. Oh no, Isis. I'm so glad, Erica. I'm so happy. This is the last day that we'll be spending on sculpting. So if it doesn't come together now, and that's it. Hey, baby. Those are looking good. It looks like you got your technique down.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Want me to go back over the other glues?
Sure. So now I'm just going to be coming through doing a little bit of that texturing.
So far, they're halfway done.
You're halfway there. Do do. Randy with dreadlocks. Do do do. That doesn't really work, does it? So there's the little details. They are. These are opalites that have been backed with glow-in-the-dark cosclay. You could use glow powder and a resin as well, but I really like the cosclay just because it's what I have. And that's my favorite way. Excuse me. Thank you, baby. Tap, tap, tapping. Just doing that little bit of stippling. But yeah, this is so much less frustration by just letting it cure a little bit instead of fighting with it, trying to get it to not stick to my tool the whole time. Just adding in some detail. Oh, thank you, y'all. Yeah, that's my Z-Dog. He's mad at his feet and keeps trying to chew his butt off. So until we find a dog food, we're trying a new one now that doesn't give him allergies. He's got to wear his cone when we can't, like, if we're not spending direct one-on-one time with him, making sure he's not chewing on himself. He has to wear his cone because he can't be trusted. Okay, getting those textured down, and now we get to there we go. Now it ruins the paintbrush, but also a paintbrush dipped in water does a really good job of blending out any hard brush strokes. Try something without chicken. Okay. Are the spines? Yes. The big spines are glow in the dark as well. Huh, are allergic to the chicken meal. Okay. Ah, hey, Melisande. Well, thank you for saying so. I'm really excited with how she's coming along. Very good progress. It's our last day of sculpting, so if I don't get it sculpted today, then it doesn't happen. So I'm really giving myself over to the details and just going through cycles of applying a layer of clay until, and we found out, like, because I used to mix much larger balls of clay, and I kept finding, that I wasn't using the clay up. And so I would get really stressed. But the 25 grams of each, part A and part B, I can work through that. Like, that suits my rate of sculpting. So if I'm doing something that has a whole lot of fine details, I may actually break the ball in half and not mix up as much, which would give me more time to sculpt on that batch.
I think these light blue ones they're terrible.
Oh, really?
I thought I was doing good.
Okay. Well, we have an abundance of that.
I know.
So just, you can also feel free to, I know you'd like to get done, but you can take a break.
Yeah.
And you can also, if all I have to do is 4 dreads.
I know. Well, it's down to 2.
Oh, wow.
But this is so gross.
Yeah, the hand sweat.
Yeah.
Yummy.
And I don't think I'm going to be able to put these back on once I get them off.
That's all right.
I just got to do it.
I got you. I understand. I love you, baby. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Coming through. Gonna drink some Wawa. Drink your Wawa. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, get a little bit of water. Now again, the water doesn't stop the freeform air from curing or anything like that. It just helps the tool to slide more easily. Oh, this is so nice having someplace to rest my wrist. That's a mercy on my elbow and shoulder. Oh no. Okay, let me see something. I don't know. I'm still learning. Ooh, fire dragons being depicted as wise in storybooks. But I think dragons are depicted as wise in storybooks because there's the hope that it's like let's hope that there's intelligent life somewhere out in space because we're bugger all down here on Earth. Because wisdom is valuable and they hoard valuable things. But I think so much depends on when you're learning to sculpt. Like I'm learning to sculpt. I started with jewelry because I remember the first time ever that I tried sculpting was, I mean, I was a child and it was with just like clay that you'd have to bake in a kiln. And because, it was way before YouTube. And, how does one just teach themselves to sculpt? And I tried to make a horse because, like, I love horses. And it was terrible. It was genuinely terrible. And I decided that day that I wasn't a sculptor. I was like, clearly I suck at this. I will stick to my crayons. And it's taken me, I'm almost 40 now. And it's taken me almost my entire, career of the past, like, 20 years. Do what, babe?
Stick to your crayons like a proper artist.
Stick to my crayons like a proper artist. But it's taken me, I years of tricking myself, like, oh, well, I'll sculpt some tentacles for earrings, because that's just jewelry. I can do that. And, well, the techniques are the same. You just gotta trick yourself into getting out of your own way and getting started. Hey, Ren, how's it going? Dan's, well, we'll be streaming again tomorrow. We usually stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of whatever it is that we're doing in the craft room. And we do new shop updates every Monday, typically. The holidays are weird. And new tutorials, like videos every Thursday. And sometimes I'll drop a short here or there if I can. But I think that's plenty. But thank you for stopping by. And if you have to go, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm just going to blend that line down. Yeah, this one's got a lot of wiggle on me. I'm really glad I do the blend step. And if something pops off, we just glue it back on. There we go. Today I'm making soap. Ooh, soap. Hey, Emery, how's it going? Well, that's looking all right. Oh, we gotta texture these ones here. I'm putting the handle on. Ah! Oh, that's exciting. It'll be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. I have a hankering for some coffee, but that's gonna have to wait. Because we are still on the clock for the front of this dragon. But yeah, so if you're able to see, we have this clamped into an easel. It's mounted on, these are like the mount boards, which I really like. This gives me some place to rest my wrist when I'm sculpting. And it holds it in quite securely so far. So it's been almost an hour, so we're really getting up there on our pot time. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you think so, Michelle. That makes me real happy, I have to say. And so, yeah, this is really wanting for... This needs sculpted, like, now. It's setting up quick. Ooh, making chainmail today. Half Persian 3-in-1. Nice. Always a good choice. Now I'm using my finger here to support because I'm pressing quite firmly and I don't want to collapse the edge. I love that we're working on our own projects together. Me too, Isis. Michelle says, been missing the other streams, so first time seeing it like this. Wow. Oh, well, thank you. Ooh, Sarah says, and thanks for the hammered clasp in the box. It's lovely. Oh, well, thank you. I really enjoyed myself making them. It was a challenge, but I needed to put in the practice because I'm not very good at hammering things without also hammering my fingers. So I needed the practice. Now again, I don't know if those of y'all watching on mobile are able to like pinch the screen and zoom in. Do you need help? Mine?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
I don't know what happened.
It's just a long skinny one.
It's a super long, and
it'll be
half
one
of it got
that we
left
put in the
pot.
dryer. Okay.
So
it is what it is. It's art.
Okay.
You're doing fantastic though, honey. Like really. Poor thing. He's just plastered in sweat. He works so hard. Never once with a complaint.
It's hot in here.
Oh, there he goes. It's hot in there. In December? What a blessing.
I'm dipping my hands in boiling water.
That's your own fault. Stop dipping your hands in boiling water. Why would you do that? Do what?
You told me to do it.
Well, not boiling. I did tell him to do it. But that's just what you have to do. He is. Now, I'd always rather there be a little too much texture than not enough texture because we can always kind of like fill it in or just go like this a bunch and let it drip. And the water will kind of soften some of those details. But also we can come in and I really want to try to sharpen. You know, I just don't think there's going to be much that I can do about that. Isn't that okay? Not without goobying it up. A paintbrush would have been really nice for that. Yes, all of the like these horns glow in the dark, the teeth glow in the dark, the eyes, these spikes, we backed the baubles, so like all the opalite also glows in the dark. Okay, so now we're going to loosen our easel and tip this down so that we can sculpt her eyes. And then she in there. I'm happy. There we go. Not a whole lot. The heaviest thing right now is the the what you call it thing. The wood on the back. Less than 10 pounds. I'm certain. Like, she has to be less than 10 pounds because that 10-pound weight hurt my elbow and she does not. So, what's up, my love? Yeah, it's like this board and this board will be removed, but there's another board that she's like completely mounted to. We've been getting footage for a full like in-depth tutorial that takes you through like the steps of the construction because I really wanted to take notes on that because it was my first time doing it. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to try using this tool. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. So I'm just adding in some details. So something that really helps me to keep my hand stable is I always have my pinky mounted on something. And that helps me to get my hand in with a little bit more confidence. And just practice. The more you practice, the more coordinated you'll become. Bye, Melisande. Thank you so much for hanging out. If we don't see you again before, then Merry Christmas. There we go. A lot of magic happens around the eyes. So I want to make sure that I put a lot of my best detail, my most attention to detail here around the eyes. And my thought process with the stippling is it's going to give us places that the whenever we do paint, it's going to settle into these and give it like a really nice like dark depth. Which I'm excited about. Bag is done. Ooh, but I'm thinking about making a pocket for the inside. Well, I mean, if you have the time, materials, and inclination, why not? And then I'm just going to do a few texture lines, just like kind of in the direction that it grew, if that makes sense. Hey, Mama Kay. The 2 chainmail videos supposed to be for the December craft pack. 2 chainmail. One is for certain. The 5 ways to chainmail is 100% for the craft along kits. And then we did a live stream like a companion to it. The stone in the forehead right here is actually some of our dichroic glass that we made in our home kiln. I wanted to bring out the purple in the eyes. But yeah, this is why everything that I touch in my craft room has that nasty buildup, is because it's from the freeform air building up. I'm not just a trash gremlin, I promise. I mean, I am also, but that's not just what it is. I'm a gremlin with a cause. Ooh, lepidolite. That'd have been neat. So, for those of y'all who've been watching since the beginning, this was the first layer that I put on. This was the first bit of clay that we put on from the batch that we balled up. And we've been streaming for, goodness, almost 2 hours. It was a little later than that because we were having some difficulties. Okay, let me see if I can get this camera moved to the other side.
We started our stream about 24 minutes later.
Oh, okay. So it's been about an hour and a half. Okay. Now I'm just going to try to look at her straight on because she's not mounted straight, but that's fine. She's just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So nice 5 little segments. There we go. Well, hey, Selena, how's it going? You're probably really hearing the vent fan right now, but welcome to the craft room. That's just how it sounds. You okay, honey?
Yeah, just making small bird.
That's good. What are the horns and spikes made out of? This one here, the white ones, are made out of Foamit 8. We had sculpted an original and then with monster clay and then made a mold of it so that we could replicate them without too much work. Is mostly we wanted it to stay very lightweight. And then these ones, since this is a wall mount and we're not worried about it being heavy, are just sculpted from polymer clay. It's a polymer clay called Cos clay. but you could have done it with any oil. And then these ones here, we sculpted the originals out of polymer clay and then made silicone molds of them and cast them out of smooth cast 325. It's a clear resin, like a color match resin, that we added glow pigment to from Art and Glow. None of this stuff's sponsored. This is what I use. I've got to get in a tight detail shot on this because I figure there's so much content in the world. I'm not here to just crap out content. I want to make the content that I'd watch if I had the free time to watch content. How did I do it on the other side? Yeah. Well, hey, Andrea, how's it going? Watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way. Couldn't keep us from the sea. But yeah, the water just lets the tool glide a little more easily. My big adventure is getting Christmas lights on the house today. Oh my goodness. Good luck to you. How's it going so far? I don't know that touching it with a paintbrush actually does anything, but it sure is fun. Gotta run. Thanks for letting me lurk. Thanks so much for hanging out, Kimberly. Have a good rest of your day. No surface left undetailed. Ah, right on. So I think I sprayed it too much with water and lost a lot of that stipple detail. So I just want to come through and add it back in. And I'm going to do that to both sides. Just because that's how we're kind of, woo, everything is okay. Aw, hey, tiger. Meow. I'm so cringe, I love it. Let the cringe flow through you. Oh, my no. Do what, my love? Is that an ooh woo over? Meow. Yeah. Yeah, we've got another anime cat, girl. Gonna have to shut it down. Heaven help us all. All right. Oh, the hand sweat. Okay. So now we get to just look at this bad boy for a minute. And I get to have a little bit of a break. Because every 2 hours I need a break, apparently. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to just last minute touch-ups. How's it going, honey? You're doing awesome. Well, just the fact that it's getting done is awesome, just so you know. All right. Now, I am going to add just a little bit. Oh, well, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Illumination. Now that we've made time for it. Because I kind of prioritize zones in my head of, like, top priority. And over here in, like, the, like, weird armpit area was relatively low priority. But we're still getting there. We're still adding in just a little bit of that texture. But it's official. This is what I want to do with the rest of my life. If anybody wants to help me make dragons for the rest of my life, like and subscribe, I guess. I don't know. So, like, jewelry was nice and all, but dragons. And now I've just gotta make jewelry for on the dragons, because I'm already having ideas of how we could do, like, a wire woven diadem on the dragon that you can take off and wear, like, your own self. If you want to, like, go to the Renaissance Festival or something. That'd be cool. Like, I think that'd be cool, right? I've decided that's cool. To me, at least. But yeah, just adding a little bit of detail. Ah! Yes! Oh, Mama K, do it. It's so much fun. Dragons are amazing. I want to see what you make. All right, bye, Illumination. Oh, stretching my neck and shoulders. So now we get to look at it and think about what we've done and what we still need to do, because we can kind of sketch on it, and that will help me to know where's my pencil. There's my pencil. Do what, baby? Think about what you've done. So, hey, Enta. So, in our original design, we were going to have a swirl right here. We're going to have to figure that out because I'm going to be bulking up, maybe adding a few more teeth in the bottom jaw area because we've got one tooth coming up here. But before I add in any more spirals, because we may fill in this area with like scales and things, I definitely want to do the tips. We're definitely going to need to gesso these horns. I kind of like just doing them out of this when we can, instead of having to do the casting, because then it relies on having a really high quality cast, and that's unreliable to me. So I guess next, to keep me from touching the face too much while she sets up, because I'm really bad about touching the eyebrows when I shouldn't touch the eyebrows. So I'm going to touch the eyebrows. Hey, Gracie. Randy says to stay out of the eye holes. I can't help myself, babe. It's too late. I done touched it. It's too late, baby. Yeah, it's too late. I just didn't knock them down quite enough here on this top edge part, so it doesn't really match the other side. Ooh, an eye of Ra around a dragon eye. You know, honestly, that was the first stepping stone for me, sculpting around a dragon eye. Well, first off, your idea would be amazing. Do it. I want to see what you make. But to trick myself over from jewelry into sculpting, I started sculpting around a dragon eye.
Okay.
Yeah?
I need you to look at.
Okay. Can I finish touching this eye hole?
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty tiring.
I was looking guiltily at the bin of brown ones that I had done and then never used. Because it's so much work to just sit on. But it doesn't go bad.
Well, you can look at it and see if it's worthy of holding on to.
Yeah.
I think there's so much water in my gloves that I'm not going to have any trouble taking them off.
Yeah.
So long as I don't let it leak out.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
That sounds miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Super extra miserable.
It's into the palm of my hand.
So like when you go like, it's like a waterbed.
Yeah.
Ew.
And the colder it gets, the worse it is.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right. Do you want to come take a peek at this at your leisure? I'll be right back, y'all.
And let me know if I need to throw them in the dryer because I think the dryer's full.
Okay.
Oh man.
You've done very well.
I like those eye ridges a lot.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay, I picked out the ones that I'd like to be in the dryer.
Cool.
They're on that. If you can keep an eye on tap for a sec.
All right.
Cool. You guys can do that.
Hey, Michelle. I think the cat's got the right idea. She's just been laying in a sunbeam all day.
The The ones that are for in the dryer are on the mat.
Okay, cool.
Do you want help taking this off, or you got this?
I think I got it.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you, baby. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. Yee! All right.
It sections.
Oh, does it?
This is the worst.
We're gonna do some more of the detailing on the shoulders. So let's get into it. Let me get how the little microphone that we use when we're dual streaming totally just exploded into 3 pieces, but I got it put back together. Everything is okay. Well, hey Dan, how's it going? Well, thank you for saying so. We're just fixing to get started on another layer of the sculpting. But if anybody has any questions, just holler at me and I will do my best to try to be helpful to you. Hey, Randy.
Ew.
I've only used 1 ball of clay today.
Okay.
I'm just going to be keeping track over here on my pad.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Well, I'll also keep it there. How long do I have them in the dryer for?
I have no idea.
Full cycle?
We should probably check it at 20 minutes. All right. So just to show y'all. Well, thank you so much for subbing, Dan. These are the balls. Each one's 25 grams. So we've got one of part A. And then I'm going to grab one of part B. Hey, Stormy.
So this is your second ball?
Yes.
Holy.
Is AR4 good for Byzantine? I do believe so. I think 4 is a good aspect ratio. Hey, Randy, are you able to test on your phone if you're able to Zoom?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just a second.
Thank you so much, Enta. We'll see you later, and if we don't see you before then, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic holiday season.
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, then I'll stop telling people to do that.
Or,
Hmm?
or you continue to tell people to do it.
Anytime, Stormy. So yeah, I'm just going to get this folded. I want it to be well incorporated to the point that there's no distinction between what was gray and what was white. It's just all homogenized, nice and well mixed.
I think I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
Did not want to get that sweaty today.
I can kind of hear it. Are you from the USA or texts? I can kind of hear it in your voice. Yeah, I live in the United States. I live in Missouri currently, but I've lived all over. I'm born in Ohio, met my husband when we were in high school in Texas, and moved to Tennessee for quite a while, where his family's from, and then we've been living in Missouri for about a decade. All right, let's keep getting that folded in. Oh, y'all, yeah. Yeah. That okay?
It's just easier than saying you all.
All right, so now we are good and incorporated. You can see it's very, I mean, super just fluffy and sticky right now. Do you still want to make dreads for in the future, honey?
Sure.
Right on. Because you do good. Okay, and now these ones didn't get nearly so messy, so I'm just gonna take whatever is stuck to my hands. I'm trying to not get it on the opalite, but I'm just hoping that this will kind of like prep the area. And in a perfect world, I'd just use one pair of gloves per batch. Like, that's good efficiency. Are really loud? I can be really loud. I get the zoomies and get obnoxious. But, bless my heart. No. It's a coincidence, not causation. Please don't put the laser light on me. Well, I don't want Z to get excited and destroy everything, basically. He's asleep. Bye, Dan. Thanks so much for hanging out. Okay, so I'm just going to start right here because I just want to make some little scales, just like how we did up on the back. Did you see what I did on the back, honey?
No, I did not.
You should come check it out. It's pretty awesome.
I'll sit for just a little bit.
That's fine. And I want these scales to be large enough that they sit like between. We've got this channel here. Ooh, actually, poop. Okay.
Poop now.
Poop now. I need to remove all the moisture from here because I need to extrude some glow in the dark hot glue. Ah! Panic, panicking, panic. No, everything's fine. We're taking a deep breath and everything is actually fine.
That ball, you just work with that ball. And then you do the hot glue later.
Nope. This is 100% what I have to do right now. It'll be okay.
You should put it on the face or something.
Nope, because I can't risk screwing up what I've done on the face.
Okay.
Everything will be okay. Where are my glow in the darks? Okay. Everything is not okay. Stop rubbing your face. You're fine. Everything is fine. You're always panicking.
I'm panicking?
Shh, don't panic.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I got a little excited there.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm like pulling this hot glue stick out of. Did you know you can do that? You can like reverse the flow of your glue stick. And that way I don't have to use all that up. I'll set that there. And are these even glow in the dark? Wait, that's not a flashlight. Sorry. I can't tell. It is. Okay. All right. Glow in the dark glue is in the glue gun. Okay. It is now loaded to where that is what is coming out of the glue gun. So this is just a little channel that I've carved or sculpted in that I want to put a nice little bead Okay. Whew. Getting just a little bit of water on my finger to just try to smooth it out. And if there's anywhere that's a little jank, we need to put it like that. Yep. Don't be jank. And you can also use the hot tip of your glue gun to kind of rub it down and make it be smoother. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but trust me. It is better to get it smooth in the first application though. There we go. Well, hey Howard, how's it going? Okay. And now we can come back through and start slapping down some scales, because now that glow, I just wanted to embed an element of glow. That we can like have the scales build up and over. Yeah, everything's okay. I just skipped a step.
Okay.
Okay. Do you use a certain glue stick? No, not a particular brand. These ones in particular are glow in the dark glue sticks, which is neat, I think. But it's not like, I don't remember a brand or anything in particular. I got them on Amazon.
What about a special glue gun?
No, no special glue gun. Just, I think the one we got from Walmart about 15 years ago. It's been doing me good since then. So, so just stacking in some little dots. Getting a little bit more moisture on here so that my dots stick a little more easily. And so once I do this stage, this shoulder will be done. And then I'll get to do the same thing to the other shoulder. And that's good. That'll be, I mean, having a part that's like done, doesn't need any more attention from us, that's nice. What you thinking, babe?
Yeah.
Is this a good angle?
Yeah.
Cool. I put a scale down and it's like, no, that's way too big. You just pull it off and smush it and do it again. I think working on a sculpture is a wonderful opportunity to practice being kind and patient with ourselves. Just because if you're mean to yourself about every little thing on a sculpture, you're not going to want to sculpt. I mean, unless you're into that. But in general, if I'm just nothing I do is good enough for myself, that takes the fun out of it. Whereas if I'm encouraging, I'm not saying I can't be critical, but I just want to be constructively critical of what it is that I'm doing. Then it's a lot more fun. Hey, Benjamin. Just bought 2 horses? What? Oh, that's exciting. What kind? How old are they? What are their names? Can't just come in and tell me you bought 2 horses and not come, with some deets. Okay, now I'm actually going to make this one into a watery mess so that I can just rub it all over this surface, because we're about to do a bunch of small, like little balls, and I don't think it would fit otherwise. Like, I don't think it would hold if we didn't do that to give it a layer to just help it along. Oh, right on the ground. So I'm just going to put some little boop like that. Oh, that one fell on the ground too. Oh, shoot. I might have lost that one. Yeah, I don't know. I got clay on my shoe. Ow! I got clay on my shoes though. Like, it dried on there, so it wasn't what I just dropped. But that's fine. I'm actually why I can't have nice things. Not for long, at least. Okay. So just gonna... So there's that bit. And then... Hey, Azura, how's it going? So many questions. When it's almost 10, when it's 20, you'll not understand the names. It's from Holland, and when it's a Danish name, but they're going to make me a foal. Oh, that's exciting. This is how horses are made. And now I'm going to try to just use up a bunch of the rest of this clay, filling in the shoulder here. So no reason to be hasty, but it's good to know where it is what I'm doing, because it lets me know where to focus my attention. So there's a very real chance, you guys, that because of the time crunch, we may not stream tomorrow.
Okay.
But whatever we do, we will get on video.
You guys will see it eventually.
And you guys will see it eventually. A tame enough, housebroken, I hope, for she'll be hanging on a wall. But yeah, I like doing little spikes like these, like the day before, to let them set up. That way we can, it gives me a sense of movement to build around. And then I can just keep adding other scales around it. Because these scales kind of, morph into each other and fill in the spaces and stuff between. But I really like having something firm and stable for them to smush around, flow around.
So I guess I'm gonna need to put that big art easel back up where it goes before tomorrow.
Why?
Because you're wanting to use that door.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I'll need to get some things off of it first. There's a plate of glass hidden in there. So.
Just
Booby traps.
average everyday booby traps.
Average everyday booby traps. Something sola. Ooh! That sounds beautiful. It's gonna be, this is a commissioned piece that's a gift. So I was gonna leave any naming up to
The recipient or the gift giver.
the recipient or the gift giver. Oh my goodness gracious, this one weird bit of like sticky. There we go.
Do you need to wing it back more?
Yeah, but I don't want to touch it.
Okay. I suppose that makes sense. It's just easier for you to get it upside down.
Yep. Not gonna lie, this is why I do yoga. So I can be whatever weird position I need to be in.
Sure.
Do you not think so?
I don't know why you do yoga.
I just done told you and you didn't believe me.
I don't know if I agree.
Well, it certainly comes in handy. What do you think of how that's fleshing out?
Looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Illumination says, I love that you do yoga.
Ah! Oh, yeah. I've been doing yoga since, shoot, high school.
Before high school.
Yeah. Well, that was Pilates for everybody.
Oh.
I didn't get into yoga until.
I know you were already doing yoga when I met you.
Yeah. I started my freshman year. You can make a working name, like some movies give a different title while in production. Oh, that's true. Well, I don't want to say that part because it's what we've been calling it our working name because we don't want to give away who it's to. It's top secret. Jeff? We dub thee Jeff. My name is Jeff. And meanwhile, everybody chats like, thanks, I hate it. Like.
Jeff's like. Before you shaved down the chin and the big underbite.
Right? When she still looked like she was stung by bees. It's okay. We all have a glow up.
Probably.
Oops.
I just don't understand again.
You got this, baby. Well, hey. That looks pretty good.
Okay. Take the other ones off.
I don't. You could leave them in for longer. Like, did that shorten down?
To be honest, I don't know if you did or not.
All right, let's leave it in there till it shortens down. Hmm.
I don't know. I think I found the perfect name for the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Goes by many names. But there are those who call it
Tim. Now we should do a style with that distinct ram horn.
Oh yeah.
Call that one Tim. But I like where your head's at. Okay, so this is all we have left of the ball of clay that we had prepped. And so I'm going to focus in a little bit more on filling in. It's supposed to be overflowing the stuff just a little more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break off a piece. No. I think I'll come through and do a second layer on the shoulder. I'm going to get the texture down. I'm pretty happy with the shape here. So I'm just going to place some increasingly smaller dots. And the way I like to do that is whatever I have, I break it in half. So there's our first big dot. The second dot, I break whatever's in my hand in half. And then whatever's in my hand, I break in half. Boop. And then break in half.
You never guess what the next step is.
And I usually do that until I have 5. And then I'll just have the last 2 be the same size, more or less. But I'll blend this 6th spot down and out. I love it. And so now I'm going to do that same thing starting from like right here.
The sound effects are definitely important.
Oh yeah?
They're crucial.
Boop. Oh, was I boop? They are crucial. There's that one, and then boop, break it in half. Boop. Break it in half. Boop. Break it in half. Boop. Break it in half, and boop. Very happy with that. Nice little gradient of boop dots. So I'm going to do that same thing again. But on this side of these spikes.
What should we do next? Do the same thing.
I love all the purple. Or is that considered violet? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm not good at naming colors, you know?
Now you're not good at naming colors.
Then we're gonna put a little bit of wah-wah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. But yeah, if I don't know what else to do, I'll just start laying the gradiated dots down, just because it gives it a really nice sense of movement. But then at some point, I like to set up the rules so I've got a path to follow just to get me started. And then I like to just wander off path and see where we go.
Well, you got 15 minutes, by the way.
Hooey!
Are you going to run later because we were late?
No.
No? Alright, 15.
We got 15 minutes. Does anybody have any last minute questions or anything before we go? Okay. So now we get to add texture. Oh, heck yeah. Babe. Opened the drawer and I've got a spot to prop my... This is so perfect. And again, I ran into... Our friend Michelle had sent us like a really nice elbow rest, but I couldn't figure out how to clamp it onto here. But being able to just rest my elbow and go is a game changer. Oh, chainmail related. Do you have, or do you tumble your chainmail? Sometimes, especially if it's like stainless steel or copper. Um, but the aluminum that we get usually is like pre-tumbled. And we never tumble it if it has like anodized aluminum, because that just wears off the anodizing. Bye, Mary Hart. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's always good to see you.
Bye and Merry Christmas.
Bye and Merry Christmas from me and Randy. But yeah, same thing. So we did that ridge, the squares last night. They're all nice and set up. And so we're able to sculpt these other scales in against them, and they don't budge, which I love. There we go. I'm just a potter, a spinning wheel squatter, a sailor man's daughter. He's not been to sea. I'll be done with this part in just a moment.
Okay.
It's awkward in the undercarriage, but if I'm not looking at it, I'm not thinking about it.
Fair
Ooh, that does make me stiff getting up underneath it. It okay. There we go. Just coming around here now. I try to not pinch the edges. Like, it kind of pinched off the edge there. Right here. So I'm just gonna...
I think it's conveniently hidden by the horn.
Oh, is it really? Well, of course it is. Okay, coming around from behind. Well, hey, Amanda. This is back to resewing what I'd sewn yesterday. Oh, well, that's life. Have a wonderful time with your family, guys. See you in the new year. Bye, Amanda. Happy crafting. Poke, poke, poke.
Mm-hmm.
Poke, poke, poke. Mm-hmm. Pokey poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke. Do you want eggs with lunch today?
I don't even know what lunch is.
Leftover sticky chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got those ones. Up high. Oh, board's in the way. There we go. Now we don't have to texture every single one of these, but I really like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The ice cream truck.
Because what else do you expect to hear on December 20th?
Right?
5 minutes.
Ooh-wee. Crunch time. We could actually leave some blank by design, like intentionally, just to add another element of like contrast, especially once it's painted. It makes a big difference whether or not the texturing's on there. And then just dip it into a bit of water. To keep it from sticking to the tool too badly. Like, I like it when the details have details, like, is the thing. And normally, I love that. I love that. But we gotta finish this by Monday. So I'm only doing details on the details. I'm not giving the details as details. Not till we start painting. Hey, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Could you help me out by checking the weather tomorrow?
5:52, low 34.
Nice.
So it's above freezing.
That's good. That'll be nice for airbrushing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You okay, Z dog? Oh, Lord.
You okay?
He just horkling?
Yeah.
Poor boy. He is 15 years old. We sang him happy birthday and everything. He's almost old. I mean, I guess he's old enough to get his driving permit.
He's got glaucoma. He can't drive.
It's cataracts, babe.
Whatever. He can't tell the difference.
Yeah. Me neither. All right, so there's all those. Ooh, we did it. We freaking did it. So far. Let me check and make sure. I've got one more thing I want to do. And that is, I want to use this paintbrush before it's completely dead to push the clay away from the face of the stones.
Just push the clay away.
Push me, and then just push me till I can get my spooky dragon. Spooky dragon. You see how the brush makes a fantastic tool for just kind of gently encouraging the clay away.
You have to say, hey, go away.
Go away, clay. It'd be great if I could reach it. I don't mean to block the camera, but I don't have many choices of angles. And I do want to make sure that it's covering all of the glow-in-the-dark clay. That I don't want it like popping from behind. But you know, we're painting it too. So anything that doesn't get covered here, if there's like a little too harsh of a glow from an uncovered edge, we'll be able to spot touch that with some paint. Okay, now to do the third gem. Well, hey, Tanya. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Well, let me finish up a few little details before we log. This is a dragon. It is a dragon, like, wall mount display. And there we go. Alrighty, y'all. We are going to take a little bit of a break, have some lunch. We will keep y'all up to date with the evolution of this dragon. And we'll be doing like a tutorial recap showing the whole process. Hence far. So that's how she's looking. We still have quite a bit to do in the face. You can see we're going to draw some spirals in. I want to repeat that glowing spiral motif in the face. Possibly down here on the jawline as well. I'm going to be doing a little bit more around the eyes on either side. But I wanted to let that set up fully before we did that. So that's how the shoulder looked before we added in the glow in the dark glue and all the scale work. So it's before, and also before on the neck ridge. And so you can see here the details that we did on the neck ridge. I like them both ways, but I'm very happy with this. And then doing all the spots. I think I'm pleased with that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's how she's looking. Oh, and then the details around the back spikes. They're on her back, which very pleased with that. Thank you guys so much again for coming and hanging out with us in today's live stream. We will see y'all. Well, thank you, Jenny. We'll see y'all, I guess, in the new year. So, happy crafting from our home to yours, you guys. Merry Christmas and bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.